let's talk about this. I want to talk. Obviously, you
But
went
yeah,
to
how was it though? No,
we got to
did
get
you
into
talk to
this.
the people already?
The people are going
Oh, I'm
nuts.
sorry.
Yeah, we got to get into
Excuse me.
DJ. Then we'll save it at the end because we'll talk about the barbecue and the media. We talked about media day
Okay, cool.
yesterday, but we'll talk kind of the whole weekend more at the end because
Yes, sir.
this thing here has got this.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
it's
yeah,
got it's everyone's
yeah,
spinning. Everyone's spinning.
yeah.
So DJ Lagway, I've heard about this about a week and a half ago. So this wasn't really breaking news to myself. We
Mhm.
maybe not that long ago. Maybe not that long. Maybe like 4 or 5 days ago. Actually, it's
I
been
was
a long
wondering
couple of
when it
days.
was gonna come out. Yeah.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised that it took as long as it did.
I was like, "Is it true?"
For it to drop. We kind of, I wouldn't say hinted towards it, but we in our questionnaires yesterday, we all knew about it on the panel, and Gator Dave kind of said, "Hey, no matter what, DJ will be playing week 1." Right?
Mhm.
So that was kind of like him, like a foreshadowing of like nobody panic, but everyone's still panicking, and I get it. I mean, look, it's our prized quarterback that's now dealing with another injury, and just kind of the way this whole injury thing has unfolded. As a fan perspective, it's you see, obviously you see the hamstring, right? We think it's just a hamstring. Then we get into spring,
Yeah,
and then it's a shoulder, and that's a whole
yeah,
debacle in itself. Then it's a hernia
and
that was caused in a
yeah,
shoulder. Then we're good. And now I mean, it's across the internet. It's a calf sprain is kind of what's being reported. And so he's walking around in a boot. Um,
yeah.
I've talked to a couple people that are very close to the situation. Everyone feels very optimistic about it. They're not too concerned about it. It appears that the boot is an
I'm sorry
overly
for laughing.
precaution situation, but yeah, I don't know. Look, I think I think that, and look, I'm usually one to kind of like, hey, tone down a little bit, but I think there is some right to have some concerns and frustration. I saw some people asking like, is this a strength and conditioning thing? Is it just like a Derrick Rose situation where they're just like kind of bad luck with injury? That part we don't know. We really don't know.
I'm afraid not.
Yeah, because again, like with it being your prized possession, like he sneezes the wrong way. They're like that didn't sound right. Let's put him inside. You know what I mean? Like I don't know
Yeah,
how sensitive they are to all of it. And again, when you hear about how he played last year with multiple injuries, I mean,
yeah.
how often is he? I don't know. What are your thoughts on all of it though?
Oh, jeez.
It's a lot.
Listen, yeah, it just seemed like that thing just jumping around, one thing after another, nick. But it's nothing serious. It's a young, growing body to me. So I rather I'm on the side of precaution always. So if you're feeling something or something, let's take care of it. Get them to the. I'm at the point of, man, you could just bubble wrap them and put them on the shelf for the whole rest of the season. And we said he got new equipment at his house, going over plays and all that. Yeah, y'all just do all that. Yeah, simulation, everything. To the season. You know what I mean? Let him run and cut and jump on his free time. But yeah, no, but it's minor to me, the issue. It just sucks. Just one thing after another. He's so great. Fans are gonna get outraged about it. And then just the hype behind him, media people are gonna take it and run with it. I'm surprised that it made it that long. From the first time that I heard about it to it making real headlines where we gotta come speak about it. But he's growing and he's getting stronger. He's getting faster. I don't know if anybody saw the list where they had the quarterbacks, but I think he was the highest on the squats. So you know what I mean? He hitting different metrics, and sometimes you got to go test drive the car. You know what I mean? And you getting out in these situations, we test driving. Hey, we might have to fix the brakes a little bit. You know what I mean? This thing is moving with a lot more torque. You know what I mean? He testing it out. So I think things like this happen a little bit. You playing the game, but I'm sure if it was season time with the type of injury they're talking about, it would just be some tape or something. You might not even hear about it. But right now, just out of precaution, if you see him in a boot, you're like, what the hell happened? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so, but we're not gonna just put a shoe on when I could actually put a boot on and give him more comfort. But if anybody spots him in this boot, it's like kind of asking a lot out of him to say, hey man, don't let nobody see you in this boot. Like,
Yeah, it's impossible.
yeah.
I
So
know he did a shoot with some things on Friday. I mean, at that point, he's going to be seen. But, these are things that here's where I get my I guess my concerns do come in, and because injuries are never a joke to play with, and 10 years ago, you hear a calf strain or like an ankle sprain, like you don't even blink, you really don't.
right,
But I feel like basketball and even football, we've seen a lot of it. I don't want to kind of put it's kind of like the new ACL, like Joe Montana. It's the Achilles, like that has been a common injury, like out of nowhere.
yeah,
Like he's just coming
yeah,
from the clouds. Like everybody's getting it now. You know what I mean? Like it's like
yeah,
the new Tommy John, if you will. So those are concerns of like again. I think about the kid from the Pacers who had the calf strain and it clearly didn't rest
right.
it. Went in just 90-0 game 7. You got to, but that's where again, where's the severity of it? And you do
Li-
ask the question, why is this happening? And it's not just it's across the board. It's there seems to be an increase.
Listen, I'll say this: you see times if you watch NBA basketball where guys totally roll their ankle, right, where the bone damn near touches the ground, and they run off the court, and then they come back into the game and they play, right. At this stage of his career and what he has going on, if he tweaks something in practice, you sit him down and you put the boot on it and just let it do its thing. We're not running him right back out there and saying, "Hey, go play." It doesn't make sense. So
Yeah,
you're preserving them. You know what I mean? If they're saying it's not that serious, or it's, you know what I mean. But you say that to somebody and you just see the different injuries and stuff, and they're trying to maintain and take care of a body without any tweaks to make it to the season when the quarterback game is 90% mental. You know what I mean? Especially if he's a pocket. You have guys who don't break the pocket and run. So he doesn't have to run to be an effective quarterback. So if it's 90% mental and you have any little tweaks because you that athletic, I'm gonna take the more serious precautions just to preserve you. But I don't think everybody should be super outraged. I think at this stage, guys are gonna be a little more pampered, especially when you have that much talent to where we ain't saying shake nothing off. You
yeah,
know what I mean? Hey, how do you feel today? Well, this is a little hurt. You know what? Put some ice on it, put a boot on it for today. And
we'll
yeah, I'll
shut
see
it
you
down.
tomorrow or 2 days at practice. What are we? I'm not.
Look, he's been throwing. He's still doing those things that I do know. But I remember back in April when we had the shoulder thing, and we were
Mhm.
talking. Obviously, he didn't play at all during that time, and everyone was like, "Look, if we're in this situation come fall where he's not playing, then I'll be concerned." Well, it seems like now we're
Right
gonna
on the
probably
doorstep, right?
yeah we're rolling into it, and it doesn't look like he's gonna be playing maybe
It,
possibly for the first
it's a
week.
deal now. It's a
He's not
deal.
gonna.
I'm not
It's
trying to
for
sweep it.
it's a different reason, but he's not
Yeah.
playing. And again, the other look, it's a reasonable concern of just the timing, working with the groups. I'm sure he's still been working with the teams and whatnot, but there is a factor to that.
But we
Look,
can't say strength and conditioning and all that stuff. There's other guys. There's a million other players on the team that are hitting new benchmarks and doing just fine, flying around fast and cutting and are okay. You know what I mean?
sure, exactly. Yeah,
But when
again,
you're a great
everybody we
athlete,
all want to try to
sometimes you
find a
try to do
reason. In these things, we get
tremendous
mad. We
things.
want to point the
Yeah,
finger to something,
yeah.
and that's kind of what it
When you're a
boils
great
down to.
athlete, you're gonna do something unheard of, and that may tweak something. You move the way or weave the way that nobody imaginable could possibly do. Like, just imagine the Kadarius Toney play against Miami where he like scraped the ground and put the brakes on and score. Like, everybody else would have tore every ligament in their body making that move. So if you're doing that at practice, I'm too strong right now. Hey, did you send me? My muscles wasn't ready. All right, cool. Let's, you know what I mean? Let's take care of it. But we
Yeah.
not, yeah.
Again, I'm not worried about it. But I do sympathize with the concerns and the frustration. I think there's a
For
reasonable,
sure. Me too.
yeah.
Yeah, me too.
I
That's
think,
why I was laughing so much because I get it.
yeah. I
But
mean,
just
look, we
being
want to
on
see our
the other
quarterback.
side,
We want to
yeah.
just
Hell
go
yeah.
in and at the
Hell
same
yeah.
time, we've got more information and more knowledge than we ever have. I mean, who knows how many guys were in boots and wrapped up during your practice? You know what I
Yeah,
mean? That
for
you didn't
sure.
even that nobody had a clue on. Again, That doesn't make it any better, but there's just a lot
No.
more information that we have, and we just want to be able to go through the motion. Again, that's been a point of conversation David's brought up of like, hey, I just want DJ to stay healthy, and I've tried to brush it to the side of like, this isn't going to be a thing, but there is a point where it's like, okay, like,
Yeah, you
is
gotta
it a
pause for
thing?
the cause, for
Is it
sure.
a thing?
Yeah,
I hope it's
yeah.
not a thing. I hope it's just kind
Especially
of
when it's your quarterback. And when it's your quarterback that's having 1, 2, 3, 4, like it's jumping around like chicken pox on his body, it's like, all right, come on.
yeah. That's how I feel, man.
I get it.
I mean,
I get
look,
it.
I can't criticize. I feel the same way. He looks good
Let it
though. I
be
mean,
somebody else.
we heard him talk about it. And he looks physical, but
He'll be ready.
Larry, I'm not playing it off. I'm not. I'm being very genuine here. Of like, yeah, I understand the concern. Again, the people that I've talked to have brushed. Even Dave, who's usually pretty, I would say, reserved or concerned. He was like, hey, from what I've heard, it's not a big deal. So
Yeah,
that was kind of
that's a good sign.
yeah, because Dave's usually first like the whole ship's
Yeah,
sinking. We gotta go.
I take any sign. I
Yeah.
take any sign.
I just, we battled through the shoulder thing, and as a creator, and as we do these things, like we have our little trials and tribulations we've got to battle through. It's like I'm just
Yeah,
like, let me just get to the season. You know what I mean? Like I
yeah,
can only
yeah.
handle so much of this stuff. I think we'll
But
get
if
a
you
better idea too. I think Billy will probably talk on Wednesday. He'll
yeah,
talk sometime through the practice, and we'll get stuff on Saturday. I know Florida Victorious members are allowed at practice. So within the next 5 days, I don't know if we're going to get more, but I think we're going to get more eyeballs and more opinions and more medical opinions like we
right.
always do.
But
And we may feel
yeah,
worse or better in the next five or
for
six
me
days.
for me, we're talking about a boot, and you're not saying he broke his ankle, tore his Achilles, or anything like that. It's more so maybe a calf strain or ankle twist or something like that, to where you know what I mean. You just want to make sure he's good. You're getting ready for camp. You know what I mean, and then at the end of camp is when
It,
you want to
it's
be
been
performing the
reported that it's a
best.
calf sprain. Zach already
Okay,
put it
yeah,
says a calf sprain. So that's what's being reported. So again, I think the injury at hand in the situation is not scary. I'm not concerned about what is the injury. The
and if
concern, I
it's the
think,
same leg, it's common, like, if you had the
I
hamstring,
looked
you're
that up.
overcompensating and stuff like that, so it's like,
Yeah. There
okay,
could be like
yeah.
it was like a biochemical, I think is what it said, is like, because there's all like, again, it's not
The
always, but
same
it could
muscle,
be. Yeah,
basically.
it just,
Yeah,
they're kind of connected, and there could be a little bit
okay,
of.
so yeah. I didn't even know that, see? I just
I
know
looked it up.
football.
Yeah, because like, is this? I'm trying to figure out too. Like, is it? Well, what happened? What was going on? It said he was on a run. So, look, when I trained for Ironmans, I wasn't knowledgeable of this stuff. So
Yeah,
I rolled ankles. I pulled calves. I got plantar fasciitis. Like I did all these things.
yeah, yeah,
And if I was a if I was in this status of DJ Lagway, I probably would have been put up into a box and padded up. But I just kept going because I didn't realize
yeah,
like
that
what I
long
did.
stress on the muscle, yeah.
Yeah. So again, I'm not. Again, these are just things that where you, like you said, you're being overly precautious because of who it is, and obviously
Say
there is
he
a little
was
bit
on
of
a
history.
run,
Yeah, that's what Zach Alvarez
yeah,
report said on Twitter.
so his girlfriend played, not to bring just play soccer, maybe they were just jogging
Softball.
for a extended period of time, softball, yeah, jogging or working out for a extended period of time. Like you said, on the run, like as like miles.
Listen, it just said on. I mean, I didn't get details. You're like my wife.
On the
Like,
run to
like,
me just
listen.
sounds so
I mean,
casual.
listen.
Like they say, hey, he was working out, sprinting. He said on the run, so it's like he woke
I
up
gave
in the
my wife
morning,
some
said,
tea
hey, let me do
earlier.
5 miles. Like
Us
that's
guys,
what
we
on the
get
run sound
tea.
like to me.
Yeah, we get tea, we get gossip. This was like not football related. And I gave her I just like on the drive by, I remember I was like, hey, like this, someone did this. Like great gossip. Like nothing else
Yeah,
matters. The gossip was great. And then like
yeah.
2 seconds later, she's like, how'd you even come across that? What's that matter? I got you the deets.
The
What do you what do you
juice, yeah.
what are you asking me that for?
She
I don't
want
know.
extra details. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Like, what does
My
it
bad. I
matter?
apologize. The fact that you just compared me to your wife made me feel the type of way. Just to let you know. Like, the fact that I was really interested in what we were saying, and then you just, maybe I should never brought his wife into it, or girlfriend. Yeah, it's my fault.
Well,
It's not
you're
even
like,
your fault.
were they skipping? Did they have water bottles? Was he wearing his headband? I don't know, Steve. I don't know. I'm just telling. I don't know, man. It's bad. It's bad right now.
My bad, bro. I
And
call
look,
somebody.
you're
I'm
gonna say on
asking
a run
you.
with
I
his
need to make
girlfriend.
some phone
That's gonna
calls.
make headlines. I see it
I
now.
need to
It's gonna.
make some phone calls. I'm sorry. I wasn't even prepared. I'm asking you stuff that I should be asking somebody else.
You're gonna have people leaving here going, he was running with his girlfriend,
He
reported
was
by
out
per
for a
Stevie
10-mile
Horse.
jog. They finna do a 5K for some awareness month coming up. Okay, he was trying to prepare to give back.
Now his girlfriend's gonna get death threats because she had him
Oh
running.
Lord.
Yeah, this is what you did, Steve.
Time out. Oh man,
We're in
yeah, this
shambles.
thing can get crazy. Gator
It's on
fans are
fire.
wild. So,
It's
yeah,
on fire.
you gotta be
Speaking
careful.
of I don't know what I was thinking about, but I was thinking of I saw Jacoby Jackson yesterday because your Frank Gore comment
Yeah,
went viral. That's what made me think about it. I
yeah,
was like, this is gonna be another
yeah. I
Frank
saw you
Gore
mentioned it
situation.
and the
Yeah,
thing. Yeah, I saw it on
yeah,
the live. I was mad watching it, mad sitting in the car. Well,
good.
actually watching the guy put
Did you
this
see the line of
hub
kids
system
waiting
on
for
my
you?
tire. No, they must have been in the very back.
Hold on, we gotta cover super chats real quick. Let me get into this. $20 from Zach Parker. Sheldon, you think they know the difference between Dave and Steven? Listen, it's with the high top hats, it's very hard. It's very hard. It's very
Maybe
hard.
about 2 feet, and I'm not talking above the shoulders.
That's
No,
it.
just playing.
It's just the
No,
height. Just the height.
that's
Two
just playing.
$2 from Devil Dog says Champ sounded like
Somebody gonna
LeBron.
catch it. LeBron?
I don't
What?
think he meant that as a compliment either. You're in trouble. With your excuses. With your
Oh,
excuse.
yeah. I'm
You're
sorry.
getting burnt. You're getting burnt, Steve.
I guess I flopped.
Yeah. Dubster. Hey guys, sorry I couldn't come Sunday. I had car problems. It looks like it was
No, no problem. No problem. It was going around.
to be fair, Corey had car problems too. He Ubered. He had to Uber it. So he
Oh,
had car problems too.
for real? See, it was
No
a car
joke.
problem bug. That's amazing. And mine was just way in
Everyone's car
Tampa.
got too hot. That's what it
That's
was.
amazing. And then
Yeah.
I heard about the heat. I'm not sure. Maybe that would happen to my hub. I had to get a whole hub system from my front side, driver's side.
Yeah, dude, it's been tough. It's been tough.
Yeah.
I'm listen, here this is what's wild. If I downplay this, right? It's like Shelton's just still sucking on Billy. He's just pumping the Kool-Aid, Disney Gator. Then I'm trying to be reasonable and understand where everyone's perspective. And it's like,
Real
I'm
worried.
hyping it up. I'm not hyping anything up. You got Steve over here telling me he's running laps, doing sprints with Usain Bolt. I didn't say that, okay? That's not what I said. I simply just told you what he said, but I was simply bringing up the fact of like, hey, there is concern if their injuries continue to happen. I'm not worried about it at all. I think this is part of growing up playing an intense sport. You're going to have injuries. We just hear about it more than ever. Week 1, line up, spot the ball, let's get after it. But right now we're still in July and I got to talk about it.
But he's the quarterback, but he's not the average quarterback. He's not just some pocket passer, unathletic person that just standing in the pocket all day, just throwing the ball, getting rid of the ball like a Tom Brady type player. So his training is going to be a little bit different, and his reactions on the field are going to be a little bit different. So the little tweaks and aches that he may be feeling are going to be different than the average quarterback. So for him, you're going to hear about it a lot more. We're receiving a lot more information. If you see him out there with a boot, even if it's minor or whatever it is, it's just going to be a lot more attention. But he did come in with some stuff. He had something that was lingering from high school. So the massive amount, not saying massive, but the one thing after another nature of it does and should make the average fan have some type of feeling about it. So ain't nobody sugarcoating nothing.
I listen, I need a boot. I need one.
At this point, he can probably have a boot sponsorship because he just that hot of a quarterback, and the Gator fan base is crazy.